This entry refers to a mysterious on-air event that captivated listeners of the popular late-night radio show Coast to Coast AM. On September 11th, 1997, a man claiming to be a former Area 51 employee called into the show in a panicked state. The caller frantically described extraterrestrial beings and government conspiracies, creating a tense atmosphere for listeners.
Line, you're on the air. Hello.
Hello, Art?
Yes.
Hi. I don't have a whole lot of time.
Well, look, let's begin by finding out whether you're using this line properly or not.
Area 51.
Yeah, that's right. Were you an employee or are you now?
A former employee.
Former employee?
I was let go on a medical discharge about a week ago, and I've kind of been running across the country. Oh man, I don't know where to start. They're gonna they'll triangulate on this position really soon.
You can't spend a lot of time on the phone, so give us something quick.
Okay. Okay. What we're thinking of as aliens are they're extra-dimensional beings that an earlier precursor of the space program made contact with. They are not what they claim to be. They have infiltrated a lot of aspects of the military establishment, particularly the Area 51. The disasters that are coming, the military, the government knows about them, and there's a lot of safe areas in this world that they could begin moving the population to now.
But they're not doing anything.
They are not. They want the major population centers wiped out so that the few that are left will be more easily controllable.
Discharge.
I started getting...
Suddenly, the broadcast was interrupted by an unexplained satellite failure, cutting off the caller mid-sentence.
In some way, something knocked us off the air, and we're on a backup system now.
It's the government, or...
I don't know.
It has to be something, though.
Well, did you hear... Now, you tell me because you were listening.
That was awful strange.
There was a really weird guy on the air when it went off?
Yeah. Real weirded out.
Like, going... Sort of sounding paranoid, schizophrenic?
Like crying and everything.
Yeah. Oh, you guys you really missed a call then, and I've got a feeling somebody didn't want you to hear it.
This technical glitch, coinciding with such sensitive subject matter, fueled speculation about potential government interference to silence the caller. Some believed the timing was too convenient to be a mere coincidence, suggesting a deliberate attempt to suppress the information being shared. The incident gained legendary status among UFO enthusiasts and conspiracy theorists, who saw it as potential evidence of extraterrestrial contact and government cover-ups. Years later, in 2014, a man called into another radio show claiming to have fabricated the original call as a hoax.
You're on the air.
Hi, Art. This is Brian.
Hi, Brian.
Hello. I'll just do this and let the chips fall where they will.
All right.
Everybody, I am the Area 51 caller. That's my statement, and let you or whatever tear it apart.
You claim you're the Area 51?
I am the man.
How do you account for the fact, Area 51 caller,
okay,
that part of the way through your spiel, the satellite went down?
I have no idea, and it scared the heebie-jeebies out of me that night. I've called a number of times on your specialty line nights doing different, kind of wacky characters, and that's all that one was supposed to be. And if the call had been completed, it would have been ancient history by now.
Has it occurred to you, as Barbara Marx Hubbard suggested tonight, that perhaps, if you're really what you say you are, you created the reality of the rest of the situation and took down my satellite?
That scares the heebie-jeebies out of me because it means that what I was saying was somehow correct, and it was fabrication, kind of
creating a reality.
Yeah, if that was the case, I humbly apologize to you because I love your show, and the last thing I would ever want to do is
Knock
tear
me
you
off the air.
So what can I do to prove my claim here?
Well, I guess you could give us a little of what you gave us then, so that we could hear it and know it to be you.
Are you sure you want me to do that, Art?
I'm positive.
Don't, Art, please. I don't want you to ask me to do this. If I start doing that guy,
You're right about that. Now, let's just take that little sample that you just gave us, so that we don't alter some sort of horrid little reality here at the end of the program, and we'll let the callers be the judge.
Okay.
All right?
I thank you for this opportunity. This has just been driving me bananas for months, and I didn't know what you wanted me to do. I knew it was very difficult for me to prove to you. But I just thank you for your patience in dealing with me up to this time. I'm the anonymous Area 51 caller. I received no money from Tool, who used my call on the air. In no way has my being the Area 51 caller aided my career in 17 years until tonight. This is really cool to be able to be on a program affiliated with the same network where the original call was made 17 years ago, and at long last tell my side of the story. This is what I set out to do.
However, this confession did not fully quell doubts, as some questioned whether this admission was genuine or part of a broader disinformation campaign. The incident remains a topic of debate, with some maintaining that the original call was authentic, and the later confession was orchestrated to discredit the information revealed. Supporters of the caller's authenticity point to the emotional intensity of the original call and the convenient timing of the satellite failure as indications of its legitimacy. The Area 51 caller incident continues to be referenced in discussions about government secrecy, extraterrestrial life, and the nature of truth in media. Rainforest Secrets refers to hidden knowledge and unexplained phenomena within the Amazon rainforest. Some believe the dense jungle conceals ancient civilizations and advanced technologies far beyond our current understanding. There are claims of bizarre electromagnetic anomalies deep in the forest that disrupt compasses and electronic equipment, possibly linked to undiscovered mineral deposits or hidden energy sources. Certain areas of the rainforest are said to have unusual preservative properties, with deceased animals and plants not decaying as expected. Some researchers propose the existence of previously uncontacted tribes with advanced medicinal knowledge, capable of curing diseases that modern medicine cannot. There are theories about lost cities made of precious metals, hidden by the dense canopy and protected by elaborate traps and guardians. Cryptozoologists suggest the rainforest could harbor surviving populations of prehistoric creatures, protected from discovery by the vast, unexplored regions. Some indigenous groups speak of portals to other dimensions hidden within remote parts of the Amazon, accessible only to those with specific spiritual knowledge. The rapture already happened refers to the theory that the biblical event of believers being taken to heaven has already occurred unnoticed. Proponents point to unexplained mass disappearances throughout history as potential evidence. The vanishing of the entire Roanoke colony in 1590 is cited as one possible instance of a localized rapture event. Some interpret the steady decline in religious adherence in developed nations as a sign that true believers have already been taken. Certain theorists claim that those left behind are living in a form of purgatory or tribulation period without realizing it. Unexplained missing persons cases, particularly those where no trace is found, are seen by some as ongoing small-scale rapture occurrences. This theory often incorporates the idea that those taken were a much smaller number than expected, explaining why it went unnoticed on a global scale. Believers in this concept sometimes point to perceived increases in natural disasters and conflict as signs of the post-rapture world described in biblical prophecy. Some adherents suggest that the event happened gradually over time, rather than in a single moment, making it less detectable. Like the video and subscribe to the channel. The left link takes you to more clips like this. The right link takes you to the full episodes these are from. Thanks for watching.